Zentangle is a meditative art form that is a relaxing method of creating abstract art using structured patterns. It teaches and focuses on being mindful and present. Zentangle requires no artistic skills. Welcome to 31 Days of Zen October project, Ornate Square. Hello, I'm SANDHYA MANNE. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artwork, and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you're not miss out on any videos that I post here throughout this month of October. It's day 1 today and I'm using day 1 string from the Ornate string template for today's session. So to join the fun, click on the link in the description www.sandhyamannestudio.com/ornatesquare and get started. So go grab your supplies and let's get to tangling.
Hello, so here we are with our first project today. So this is the string that I have traced on to my tile here. So this is day 1. So for today's session we will be working with 01 black micron, a PN black, a 01 brown, a 05 brown, a 10 jelly roll, and the stubs, white pencil and charcoal pencil. Okay, so let's get started. So we're going to start with our first inner circle here. So I'm going to start off with a circle and also create the aura circle. So we're doing this with black first, and I'm going to fill this in with a tiny teardrop. Okay, and now I'm going to pull out my lines. Okay, and continuing with black, I am also going to go about adding this aura line. But before we add the aura line, I want to start off with work here. So I'm going to make circles. So I'm going to make full complete circles like this. I'm going to add some tiny circles right between the space that's there between these bigger circles. Okay, and we're going to fill this gaps up with solid black. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to work with my brown 01 micron. So we are going to make Gourdgeous here. So I'm going to pull out my line like this, slightly wavy, like that, and pull out another line. It kind of connects both the ends, and we have this thing that we will be filling in. So now I'm going to add another line like that, and then so I am going to alternate between the wider, the one that needs to be filled in with a thinner line, and then there's this wider band that's going to be filled in, and like this. Okay, so we're going to repeat this on this other side as well. So all I'm doing is alternating between a single line and a band. We're trying to make this slightly curved so it kind of gives that nice organic look instead of making it straight lines. Okay, so I'm kind of staying in that space of the heart. So now I'm going to use a thicker tip pen to fill this up. So we start like that. So like that. Now I'm going to repeat this on the rest of them, but I want to quickly show you once again how to make the lines, and then the filling can be done. So I'm going to fill out my line slightly wavy, and then fill out another line. Now these are connected at both the ends, and then I aura this with a single line. Continue auraing this with alternating with a band and a line, band and a line. Okay, so I'm going to fill these two, and then finish this as well. Okay, so here it is all done. I've added the browns and filled in all the details inside. So now here I am going to make aura lines like this. Okay, so that is done. Just made aura lines around that. So that is done. Now here we're going to make Hollyhock. So I'm first going to ink the outline and then make a fine aura line inside. So let's go ahead to that. Okay, so now we're going to do this again. Okay, so here we are going to pull out a line that kind of curls in like that. So this goes like this, and this goes like this, and I'm going to pull out a nice pod right up to the top, and then we're going to add more pods along this curve. Okay, so I'm repeating this on the other side as well. So going as far as I can. Okay, so I just went ahead and added black here. So I'm going to repeat that here as well. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this on the other two sides as well. Okay, so here it is, all done. Now I am going to add some nice circles here. Okay, and I'm going to go back and add black in these gaps here. Okay, so here in these triangular sections that we have here, we are going to do one of these simple fragments where we create this and then add a tiny circle. So I'm going to go around doing this. So it's similar to bales. You just make half of that circle, half the circle or half pod, and then add something interesting inside. There it is, all done. Now let's get to this section here. So here I'm working with brown and I'm going to start off like this, like a S. Okay, and then I'm going to pull this like this. And then fill the rest of it, these corners, with circles or tipples. And here we're just going to aura the space like that. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this again here as well. So I start from here, go all the way out and come down. Okay, so we're going to go around repeating this. So let me just show you one more time. So we start from here, go about like that. And then from here I pull this line out like this. Okay, so I'm going to go around adding this on the other two sides as well. Okay, so this is all done, and I just went ahead and added black aura line around this border like that, so it kind of stops here. And now I'm also going to add another aura line like really to the edge of this like that. We just want that little white to show. Now I'm going to fill this entire section with solid black. So I'm going to use my pen black and fill this entire thing with solid black. So take your time to do this. Okay, so take your time and go around adding black. This entire outline. Okay, so I'm going to go around doing this on all the other three sides. Okay, so here it is all done. I've added black all around. Now we're going to use our 10 white jelly roll. Okay, so I'm going to go around adding lines like that. So do you see how the ink is getting absorbed because the black is still wet? So give it a minute for it to dry, and then you can add your whites. So I'm just adding a white line in that section. Okay, so I'm going to go around doing this. Okay, so I'm done adding the white pen on the black. Now here we are going to just add a bit of a white dot and then maybe some tiny dots around. Okay, so we're going to repeat that here as well. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this in all the other hollyhocks as well. Okay, so here it is all done. Now let's get to shading. So I'm going to start with the black shading first. So with the graphite, I'm just going to go right around this line here. Okay, and let's blend this very gently. Okay, and I'm also going to go around this just here. Like that. Okay. So now for the Gourdgeous, we're going to just pick one side and we're going to add our graphite. So I'll go around adding my graphite on this side, just on one side. Okay, so now here for these pearls, I'm gonna do pencil shading here. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in here and add this, fill this little teeny tiny section with solid brown. Okay, so I'll go back and add another tiny bit here as well. Okay, so there it is, all done. So now we're going to sign our artwork and journal this. So I'm just going to look for maybe one of this here. Okay, so put my initials there, and let's journal this. So this is 1st October 2021, and this is Ornate Square Day 1, and we worked with Gourdgeous, and then Hollyhock, and then we worked with Well, pretty much that was it. This is just a Mooka. So these were the tangles that we used for today's session. So there it is.
If you had fun on this project with me, I would love to see your creations, so head on to our Facebook group, Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at SANDHYA MANNE or hashtag Tangles with Sandhya, so get to see your lovely works there. And I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use and no part of this can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own journey, check out my website www.sandhyamannestudio.com for workshops, courses and membership. Now comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love, so hit that like button, share the video and subscribe to the channel. I shall see you tomorrow with day 2 project. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.